I'm Mandy James, and welcome back to my living room for another episode of Netflix and Chilled... Wine. It's a video series dedicated to the two things that I love to do the most in this world, and that's binge watch Netflix originals and have a nice glass and sometimes an entire bottle of chilled wine. If you've never seen my video series before, here's how it works. I watch the very first episode of a brand new show on Netflix while enjoying a nice glass and sometimes an entire bottle of chilled wine. The longer the show, the more I drink, and sometimes the better or the worse the review. Today, I'm drinking McEachern Homestead Winery wine from McEachern Homestead Winery right here in the state line. It's in Caledonia, Illinois. Valiant has quickly become my favorite wine. As you can see, it's already almost gone. And what we're watching this week is Sisters. It's an Australian comedy series based around Julia, whose dad makes a confession on his deathbed. He's a fertility expert who's fathered hundreds of children, including 2 of her sisters. Has this ever happened to you? Imagine going on a blind date and somebody spills their wine on your beautiful dress, and to save yourself, you actually turn the dress around so that the wine stain is on the back and you're basically wearing your dress backwards. I suppose that's one way to deal with the fact that your father's dying. Sex with strangers. Hi, my name is what? My name is who? My name is Slim Shady. Now we're meeting Roxy, another sister that Julia has yet to meet. Here's what I'm gathering about Roxy so far. She's an actress in a children's TV show who likes to do cocaine. Here's a new one. It's not rehab, it's a refocusing club. Time to meet Edie. Edie is obviously the one who has her ish together. The only thing is that she's got major intimacy issues. What if this is more common than we think? Fertility doctors using their own sperm to impregnate their patients? Interesting. Here's what makes Edie different from all the other people. Her mom actually knew that Julius, the fertility doctor, was the sperm donor for Edie, but she decided not to tell her entire life, and Edie is obviously upset. Haha, so it was Julia's idea to bring all of her brothers and sisters together. What is the likelihood that you already know your 2 sisters? You just didn't know that they were your sisters before. Julia already knows Roxy and Edie, and she doesn't want them to be her sisters. Julia and Edie had sleepovers, but I need to know how they were friends and why they were having sleepovers and why they don't like each other now. Spoiler alert. Julia's hookup at the very beginning of the show is somebody who could be her brother. He just showed up at the party. I'm starting to think that Julia is my spirit animal. Today, I am successful. Tomorrow, I will be successful. And every day, I will be successful. And now everybody knows that Julia had sex with her brother. Roxy's parents are kind of buttholes. Julia's dad just said that he made the announcement that he used his own sperm to impregnate all these women so that people could avoid interbreeding. And Julia hates Edie because Edie stole Julia's boyfriend. Oh, Julia's mom and Edie's mom were actually friends back in the day. This is so heartbreaking. Julia is learning the truth about how she was conceived. I don't know if I can handle learning that my whole entire life was BS. Plot twist, Julius might survive. What? We finally realized that Edie doesn't exactly have intimacy issues. She's just batting for the same team. The Australian version of Channing Tatum is in this show. I think we could actually make a drinking game out of the show. Every time you see somebody drinking some wine, take a drink. Oh my gosh, I'm not trying to spoil anything for you, but we're getting towards the end of the first episode and my mind is blown. So Julia doesn't like Edie because Edie stole Julia's boyfriend. Well, Julia's boyfriend is Edie's husband, but Edie is a lesbian. All right, we're at the very end of the first episode of Sisters, and I'm definitely going to recommend that you watch this one and keep watching. It's so heartwarming and so sweet. I got all the feels, all sorts of different kinds of emotions, and I can't wait to see what happens at the very end. Will Julia get the family that she's always wanted? Will Roxy finally get to learn about who she is and where she came from and find some inner peace? And will Edie's husband find out that she's a lesbian and that she's been having an affair with her assistant? What is going to happen in Sisters? I can't wait to find out, and you should too. So let me know, what are you watching on Netflix, and what should I watch next for Netflix and Chilled... Wine.